Hey, it's Wednesday. You know what that means? It's time for another Juice and Plops Quickie. Coming up on number 7, I believe. And just one second, I'll turn on the light. Oh, there we go. Thought something looked off. Anyway, it's Wednesday. Time for another Quickie. New releases on comics came out today. Swung by on my way home from work, pick some up. And also we have a new cigar coming up, which is right here, the Gurkha 8-year aged legend. Right here. Now, if you listen to our podcast, we talk about Gurkha and what we think about them. Basically, they're hit and miss. Some Gurkhas I've had are excellent, other ones are all hype, and you pay a lot of money for a lot of nothing. But this one is showing some promise. It's a Toro, 6-inch 50 ring gauge size, right here, from Honduras, I believe. Another thing I will say is I don't like bands like this. They're huge. There's no reason for a band to be that big. But Gurkha, all their bands are like this, basically. And but Plop likes them. Plop likes these fancy-looking bands. I like classic bands, so it's annoying. Especially me and Plop, we take the bands off before we smoke them. Sometimes bands don't want to come off, and you have to smoke the cigar. And if a band is this big, look how much of a cigar you're missing. You're missing almost freaking half of the cigar if you can't get the band off. So, I don't know. Personal preference. But anyway, back to the cigar. The Gurkha 8-year aged legend. Now, this cigar looks really nice. It's a nice dark color, which I enjoy. I don't know why, I just prefer that color. The construction on it isn't bad. There's a little bit of lumpiness down here, but it's not detrimental. It smells wonderful, actually. It has a nice earth smell to it, a little bit of cocoa, and you get a faint hint of pepper. Like, it actually kind of makes your nose tingle. And that's pretty good. This is probably one of the best smelling cigars we've had that we're going to be reviewing on the podcast. It's wrapped in a dark Connecticut broadleaf. The binder in it is a Cameroon, which, I'm so-so on Cameroon wrappers. They're okay. And it's filled with long leaf, I believe, Dominican tobacco. Let me find here. Yep. Long leaf Dominican tobacco. Which, again, Dominican tobacco, I'm not a huge fan of. But, it's a cigar. I'm going to smoke it, and I'm going to enjoy it. Hopefully. Hopefully I will enjoy it. So, yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to it. It's nice chocolatey color. It smells great. A little pepper. You get that earth to it. Besides the lumpiness, it's constructed fairly well. Has just enough spring to it. A little pinch test. So we'll see. Hopefully this is one of the better Gurkhas. I'm hoping it is. I've been disappointed too many times by Gurkha. And it's supposed to be a medium, and it's rated 90. CI, cigarsinternational.com, rates it at 90. I guess we'll find out what Juice and Plop rated as. And also, as of now, we're having a guest on the show, and he will be smoking one with us. And this is going to be, I believe, his very first cigar besides the stuff you get at gas stations, like the Phillies and Dutch Masters and, all that junk. So it'll be interesting to see what he thinks about this. It's a perfect flavor profile for, I believe, a new smoker. Cocoa, just a little bit of spice, and it's only a medium body. So we'll see what he thinks about it. All right, comic book time. It's really weak this week again. I don't know what it is. It's second or third week of the month. Always seems to be like quiet time for comics. And for me and Plop, we have one comic that we both get that came out, and that is Carnage U.S.A. Right here, Carnage U.S.A. number 3. I really like the cover on it, but like I said, it's the only comic that we both have that we're getting. Last time, I think we had Scarlet Spider. I didn't put it on my pull list. I didn't pre-order it. When I went to go to the shop today to get it, they were all sold out. So me and Plop, we're not getting that. So who knows what we're going to be talking about. And if he ends up getting some of the other comics I got, because I sent him a list of things I'm getting, we might just have a default pick of the week. I guess we'll find out. Moving on, Incredible Hulk number 5. Last issue, the Hulk and Bruce Banner came into contact with each other, and Bruce Banner, I think, punched the Hulk and made him just. He's Bruce Banner, but he still has the strength of the Hulk. That's what it seems like so far. All right. Green Lantern, number 6. Last issue, let's see, Sinestro and Hal Jordan broke out of the prison that they were in, and Sinestro sent Hal home with the ring, but no lantern to charge it. So I believe that Hal Jordan is now going to be searching for a lantern to charge the ring. Next, Deathstroke number 6. Again, I was going to drop this series like I was going to the Red Lanterns back in like number 4, but number 5 came out and it picked up. It kind of led to Deathstroke possibly finding his son or finding parts of his son. And this issue, I'm expecting, for them to be reunited somehow. At least that's what the cover looks like. And then we have Wolverine and the X-Men. Last issue left off with Kitty Pryde. She was pregnant. So we'll see. The cover even shows her she's pregnant. And we'll see where this one picks up on that issue. And there's also one more. I forgot to get it when I was at the shop. I didn't have it pre-ordered, but it's still in the shelves. Plop is supposed to pick it up for me. And it is Wolverine and X-Men Alpha and Omega, which is a miniseries dealing with Wolverine and Kid Omega. And somehow Kid Omega is controlling the mind of Wolverine. And Wolverine finds out about this, and he's not too pleased with it. So, other than that, that's all we have lined up for the upcoming podcast. Like I said, we might have a guest coming on. And if he does, that'd be awesome, because it's always great to have another person. Just to kind of, it's easier to have a dialogue with 3 people for some reason. And kind of looking forward to it. So there we have it. The Gurkha 8-Year Legend, the cigar we're reviewing, and the comics I just mentioned. Check us out. Juice and Plop's Happy Hour. You can find us on iTunes. And I also leave links below on how to get a hold of us. And another thing that we're doing is we want to find out who your favorite black comic book character is in honor of Black History Month. We thought it would be fitting. And so go ahead, let us know who your favorite character is. We'll mark them down. If they get enough votes, we'll do a little mini biography on them. And whoever has the most votes will end up being, a winner or whatever. So let us know. And, yep, that's it. So listen to us. Podcast we will be doing on Sunday. And we try to get up Sunday night, at the latest Monday at some point. It just depends. So, hope you guys listen in.